Card widget. The card widget in Flutter, an essential element for creating visually appealing and functional user interfaces that adhere to material design principles. The card widget serves as a versatile container for grouping related content, providing a structured and aesthetically pleasing way to display information. We will start by understanding the fundamental properties of the card widget, such as color, elevation, shadow color, and shape, which together allow you to customize the appearance and behavior of your cards. We will first discuss the elevation property, which is critical in creating depth in your UI. By manipulating the elevation value, you can control how pronounced the shadow appears beneath the card, which is vital for guiding users' attention to important elements. You will see how subtle changes in elevation can transform the overall look of your card, making it feel more prominent or integrated into the background. Additionally, we'll cover the shadow color property, allowing you to customize the color of the shadow, thus giving you control over the card's visual hierarchy. Next, we will delve into the shape property, which lets you define the card's border radius and shape. This property is essential for achieving a modern and sleek look in your applications. We will demonstrate how to create cards with rounded corners using rounded rectangle border and how to implement different shapes using beveled rectangle border or circle border. You'll learn how these shapes can influence the user's perception of the content inside the card, as well as how to create consistent design patterns throughout your app. Moving on, we'll focus on the content that can be placed inside a card. A card can contain a variety of widgets such as text, image, icon, and button, allowing you to create rich and interactive experiences. We will build an example card that showcases a user profile, complete with an avatar, name, and a brief description. You will learn how to use layout widgets like column and row to arrange these components effectively within the card, ensuring that they are both visually appealing and easy to read. We will also cover how to style the card using the margin and padding properties. These properties are essential for creating spacing that visually separates the card from other UI elements, enhancing the overall aesthetics of your app. You will learn how to use edge insets to define padding and margin values, allowing you to create a balanced and harmonious layout. Proper spacing is crucial in UI design, as it helps to avoid clutter and provides clarity to the user. As we progress, we will demonstrate best practices for using cards in various contexts, such as displaying lists of items, product details, or news articles. You will see how to implement a grid of cards using Grid View, which allows for an organized and responsive layout that can adapt to different screen sizes. This section will also address performance considerations when working with multiple cards, discussing how to efficiently manage memory and ensure smooth scrolling. Furthermore, we'll explore the use of gesture detector to make cards interactive. You will learn how to respond to tap events, enabling you to navigate to different screens or trigger specific actions when a user interacts with the card. For example, we'll implement a feature where tapping on the card takes the user to a detailed view of the item or user profile displayed. This interactivity adds significant value to the user experience, making your app feel dynamic and responsive. Throughout this tutorial, we will also cover common issues that developers encounter when using the card widget. This includes troubleshooting layout overflow problems, ensuring that the card resizes appropriately for different screen sizes, and managing content that may vary in length. You will learn techniques for adapting your cards to handle various content types gracefully, such as truncating text or resizing images without distortion. We will also discuss how to implement animations with cards, adding a layer of interactivity that can significantly enhance the user experience. You will learn how to animate the elevation of the card on tap, giving users feedback that their action has been recognized. This simple yet effective animation can make your application feel more alive and engaging. Finally, we will wrap up this segment by highlighting the importance of maintaining consistency in your card designs throughout your application. You will see how to create reusable card components that can be easily customized for different purposes, promoting code reusability and a cohesive design language across your app. By the end of this segment, you will have a deep understanding of the card widget, equipping you with the tools needed to create stunning and functional user interfaces that enhance the overall user experience. Single Child Scroll View Widget. The Single Child Scroll View widget, a fundamental component for creating scrollable layouts in Flutter applications. This widget is essential for scenarios where the content may exceed the available screen space, allowing users to scroll and access all the necessary information without any hindrance. We will begin by discussing the basic structure and purpose of the Single Child Scroll View, which wraps a single child and provides scrollable functionality, ensuring that all content is accessible regardless of screen size. We will start by looking at the syntax and properties of the Single Child Scroll View, focusing on essential attributes such as scroll direction, reverse, padding, and physics. Understanding the scroll direction property is crucial, as it determines whether the scrolling will occur vertically or horizontally. We will demonstrate both orientations through practical examples, such as creating a vertically scrollable list of items and a horizontally scrollable row of images, showcasing how each configuration can enhance user experience. Next, we'll implement a practical example where we create a detailed form containing multiple text fields, checkboxes, and buttons. By wrapping the form in a single child scroll view, we ensure that users can easily scroll to access all fields without feeling overwhelmed. This example will highlight the importance of usability in app design and demonstrate how scrollable areas can significantly enhance user experience in data entry scenarios. As we proceed, we will explore customization options for the single child scroll view. We will cover the padding property, which allows you to provide space around the content, enhancing readability and preventing elements from being cramped together. You will learn how to use edge insets to define padding values, creating a more visually appealing and user-friendly layout. Another critical aspect we will address is the reverse property, which is particularly useful for scenarios like chat applications where new messages appear at the bottom. We will demonstrate how to implement this behavior, allowing users to scroll to the bottom of the chat seamlessly. This practical example will help illustrate how single child scroll view can be adapted for various use cases. Performance considerations are vital when dealing with scrollable content, especially with large data sets. We will discuss when to use single child scroll view versus list view. For instance, if you have a fixed number of children that do not require optimization, single child scroll view is perfect. However, if you anticipate a long list of items that need to be efficiently managed, list view may be the better choice. We will explore both options and guide you on making the best decision based on your specific use case. In addition to these core concepts, we will demonstrate how to integrate the single child scroll view with other layout widgets like column and container to create complex and responsive designs. You will learn how to nest multiple scrollable widgets without causing conflicts, ensuring a smooth user experience across your application. Throughout the segment, we will address common pitfalls that developers encounter when implementing scrolling behavior. For example, we will troubleshoot issues related to nested scrollable widgets, such as scroll conflicts or performance hiccups. You will gain insights into debugging techniques that can help identify and resolve these challenges effectively. As we near the end of this segment, we will also discuss how to implement custom scroll behaviors using the Scroll Physics class. By exploring properties like bouncing scroll physics and clamping scroll physics, you will learn how to create smooth and natural scrolling experiences that feel native to the platform. Finally, we will wrap up by emphasizing the importance of user experience in the context of scrolling. You will see how thoughtful implementation of the single child scroll view can lead to a more enjoyable interaction with your app, ultimately enhancing user satisfaction and retention. By the end of this segment, you will have a thorough understanding of the single child scroll view widget, equipping you with the skills to create scrollable areas in your applications that are both functional and visually appealing. Align widget. The Align widget in Flutter, a powerful tool for precisely positioning child widgets within their parent container. Understanding the Align widget is essential for creating well-structured layouts that respond effectively to different screen sizes and orientations. We will begin by discussing the fundamental purpose of the Align widget.
The end.